Good everybody, what's up? It is Robert. I don't usually just come into the lives pretty hot, but today I'm just a little bit hot. So I'll give you a quick context. This bully shit in this New Zealand startup ecosystem needs to stop. I got off, and I'm live now as well, and I had a meeting which I was supposed to go on right now. I've pushed that meeting because I wanted to make this video because I just got off a last call. I got off a last call with someone who I've known for a pretty long time, someone that I trust, I know, and I've seen through the game for probably 10 years or so in Auckland through startup world, through tech world, and through business, through life. I know this person, I like this person, and I trust this person. And I got a call, and I haven't talked to her in quite a while, and we just had a very interesting conversation, which got me very upset. It got me upset because it validated a couple of things which I've been knowing for a while and hearing murmurs of in the New Zealand startup ecosystem and investments and business and kind of the upper echelon of this tech startup-y shit around bullying from those in power to those beneath them, bullying for those that are female, bullying for those that are younger than them, that are more experienced, and to the point where co-founders have been pressured into giving away shares, pressured into business environments which they're not fully, they're pretty naive to, and bullied into positions for people that they thought were saints, which are turning out to be not so much. And it sucks, and these people are well known. And I got to the end of the conversation, I said, look, I like you, I know you, I trust you. I feel that, and this person has had multiple people over the last 6 months to a year approach them on the stealth for confidential conversations to talk about really uncomfortable stuff that's happening with their businesses when it comes to shares and business and investments and money and all this other shit. And she doesn't know what to do with it. She is trying to think, how do I sort of navigate with this? And it's become pretty simple, or for me anyway, is, so I'm just going to comment here. You got to speak up. You got to flip and say what's up. You got to say, stuff this shit, and you got to actually go and say something. And I said to her specifically as well, I said, look, there's a flipping reason that some of these other people that you've mentioned in these conversations have never come at me directly. And the reason why that is because the second some flipping muppet does, I'll be coming out full force with whatever it may be. Now, obviously, I hope I don't do dumb shit, because obviously if it was fair, then I'd get smoked. So let's try not to do dumb shit. But these individuals are not helping the New Zealand startup ecosystem for the actual founders that need the support. These individuals, some of them, it so sucks. I'm trying to figure out what to say without getting my friend in trouble or putting sensitive information in the streets for it all, right? But what I'll say is this: there have been multiple people, majority female, some of the Māori Pacific community as well, that have been wronged very personally, and these chats are all happening underneath the ground, and they've been coming to me like little bits over time. They've been coming to my back channels, and then now they're starting to get to other persons. So anyway, my advice to her was, I said, you need to not only speak out, you need to make a statement about this, because what's going to happen if you don't is this shit just continues, and the people that are supposed to be helping the founders and the supporters that should be getting supported are getting flipping screwed. When you go to a savior thinking you're getting served and supported, and you end up getting stuffed and screwed with shares or investment or whatever it may be, that sucks. And the problem that I fear about this is they don't have and I was like, why aren't they speaking out and saying what's going on? Like, why is there this undercurrent of like silence in this whole ecosystem about what's actually happening? And it's fear. They're fear of, they don't want to burn relationships. They don't want to burn bridges. They think, maybe, I can't, so there's quotes coming through, trying to figure it out. It's so sucks. I'm just reading some of these. And so I said, look, okay, I don't even know how to say it. Okay, if there's something going on, if someone is out there that's watching this right now that's in the startup ecosystem, and I can help with something or get the word out or the right people so you can get the right support, flip and reach out to me. Super flipping simple to get to, really easy. If you've been wronged commercially, you need to talk. You need to get the shit sorted, because it's become pretty clear there's been a few people taking multiple advantages, and like even to the point of just over talking down and belittling others that they're are using sort of power of either money or influence on is shit. So if I can help with anyone out there that's bullied and you don't feel brave enough to do it, flip and come to me. I'll help you out if I can, right? No, hopefully I can. If I can't, and then the second thing is I said that, you know, you collate all this and you need to be able to get the word out, because it's stuffed and it's hurting lots of businesses. And for me, I just take it pretty personal, because if you're there to try and help people, try and flip and help them, try and do things like it does, even if the execution is off, but there is a friend of mine just got so belittled that she felt like a piece of shit because this dude, older, used this invisible power against her, and she felt helpless. She didn't feel like she could say anything. She didn't feel like she could. She didn't feel she was right. She didn't. She felt they were, and she's, you know, it sucks. So look, the simple as this. This video is just a basically rant on three things. One, it's validated what I've felt and heard has been happening in the New Zealand startup ecosystem when it comes to investment and tech and support and small business and startup and all this shit. I've known it for ages, but it's got worse in this last year and a bit. Two is for her to be able to actually speak up and collate all this stuff and actually make something happen, because it can't be that way. And finally, three was, so validation, speak out. And then the third one is if you're getting smoked or something's happened in your startup journey, founder, whatever it may be, feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help if I can. Look, I don't want to get in anyone else's business, but I definitely want to be, if I can help someone, I'm always happy to do so. And so I hope I can potentially do that in a situation. So today I'm very frustrated. I'm very pissed. I feel gutted for a startup ecosystem who should be helping so much more that aren't, because they're getting exploited and pushed and bullied for their own businesses, which they work hard for, because they're trusting the wrong people to get close. So it sucks. So that's it. Reach out to me if I can help. And for my friend, who I know will then be seeing this very shortly, because I said this is stuff and you do something, is be brave, be braver, clicked up, giddy up, and get the word out for what's going on, because the moves you do now will create breadcrumbs of potential opportunity or positivity for that next person. So, yeah. All right. It frustrates the shit out of me because people are getting rolled right now, and it I heard rumors of this shit, and it sucks. It sucks. So, yeah. One, step up. Two, talk it out. Three, if you need backup, come to me, and if I can help, I'll be happy to do so. I won't get sued for this because I haven't said anything, but what I will say is I'm extremely like, I don't know, and this is maybe just me venting on a little side piece. Like, I'm very rah-rah with the boys, you know. I like my whiskey, I like my beer, I like my golfing, I like my UFC, I like doing some man shit. Woo-rah. I also grew up with two sisters, mum, no father around. My wife is one of three sisters, and I have two daughters under three. There is more than enough estrogen going around all this shit. So I have a deep thing for bullying is one of them too, and the I don't even know flipping how to say it. Without, like, if it was on a street show, I'd be like, dude, I just want to knock these Muppets out. Stuff these guys. They're a bunch of flipping kooks next. But the professional side of me is trying to say, you know what? Let's just try and be diplomatic about this, blah, blah. Sometimes these bullies just need to get flipping put square in their pegs, all right? So this is what's going to happen. If you've been bullied out there for some whack business shit and you're getting pushed around in your business, some bad investor stuff, whatever it may be, feel free to reach out. Talk to someone, talk to legal, whatever you need to do, go get yours. To my friend who's had multiple people come to them, go and talk to more. Go and talk to 20, 30 more people, figure out what else is actually happening and the things there, and then loop it back around. Stuff this shit. Like, you should never be made to feel like a piece of shit from someone older or more superior than when they throw their power around you, especially when it comes. You should never be bullied into giving up part of your business if you don't want to. You should never be bullied into, enticed into some whack business environment because you thought it was sweet for something. It's stuffed. So anyway, vent over, stuff this. I'm out. Be braver, get the word out, and if any of these potential either bullies, if you want, it's like, dude, if we want to scrap, we can go. I mean, I put on a few kicks through Corona pounds. I'll fight for the team. I'll get in there. No, it's all good. Much love, team. Sorry for the vent and the passion. I just, a friend of mine is currently getting extremely rolled, and I am taking it personally because I care about this. So sorry, but I'm not sorry. Stuff the bullies, and your names are on my flipping black book. I'll tell you that much. I got a little black book, and it goes a long way. My black book is a small bridge that will last the next 100 years, and this shit does not fly with me. So a couple more names being added onto the black book. Stuff you guys. And yeah, it will all come out. It will come out very soon, team. The New Zealand startup ecosystem is not as friendly and supportive as it may seem, unfortunately. Sorry. A lot of us try. A lot of the intent is good. The intent is leveraging Rolodex to exploit for personal gain. Be careful. Sweet team. Peace.